welcome back to Ayumlev channel for another Awaken Chaos Era guide. Today's video I'll be going over the Void Tower hut starting from 31st floor. So if you haven't seen my previous video yet, you can check it out. I'll leave the video link in the video description. So let's head over there. I'll click Dungeon, Void Tower, and yep, we are on the 31st floor. Let's click Challenge. And currently, the 31st floor, we have Hugh, Blackhorn, Evelyn, and Windstrex. So it's like a balanced mixture of elements. We have like green, blue, and uh, red, wood, water, and fire. So I'll just use my basic team, Natalia, as my main AoE nuker. That likes for a single target nuker. Lunar Melizza here is for my crowd controller, and Windstrex is to buff my attacker heroes because they are pretty slow, around about 130 speed. So let's head over there. If the team doesn't work, then I'll need to swap up some heroes and try to see whether that will help. So currently, for the 31st floor, we have 2 waves. Let me buff up everyone. I wish we could like just disable the ultimate abilities when we are performing manual, because it takes some time. Alright, Natalia nukes everyone down. We are on the second wave where the Blackhorn, Hugh, Evelyn, and Windstrex are here. So I'll just, let me think first. Based from the sequence here, Windstrex can happen to go first, followed by Lunar, Melizza, and Nicklaus. Then Natalia will be around here. So I know that Hugh has a passive ability where he can keep on, counter attacking. 100% chance to counter attack with his basic ability for those who are slower than him. So he will counter attack my Natalia. So who else should I need to be aware of? So Windstrex is not a danger to our team here. Blackhorn, this passive skill basically allows him to heal him every time he performs an ability. So based from this, right, he has 15% of max health healing. So probably this one is the fully ascended enemy that we are encountering here. So I'll just reserve Windstrex special ability. Let me try to stun. What's the danger here? Let me just stun Blackhorn. And just slow down you. Apply defense down. Because the reason why I stun Blackhorn is because I do not want him to heal his allies if they are able to survive my attacks on the first round. Alright, so let me check who's the lowest health here. We have Hugh. Let's go for Hugh first. Oh, crap. Oh, your automatic select. Okay. So it wasn't strong enough to kill. So if I double click Zedlak's ultimate ability, he'll just auto selects the lowest health. That's something new that I learned today. Okay. So now let's reset Lunar Melizza ultimate skill. Let me stun this guy first. Take everyone down. Okay. I'm prioritizing on the Blackhorn first because he can heal and apply the summon totem to remove those stun and taunt debuff. Let me taunt everyone again. Alright, finally we managed to get Blackhorn down. Okay, let me slow down the enemy Windstrex. I think this I can put on auto now. Okay, just one more hit and their Windstrex down. Okay, so that is for the 31st floor. For floor 32, we are now encountering Urzag, Earendil, Melizza, and Zedlak. So here there's a lot of greens and red. So the best option to counter this one would be to use red. So red will deal 50% more damage to these green heroes here. So if you guys have the AoE nuker such as Valeria, you can use her to do some damage and use another. Probably this is the best option. Just nuke them down with this option here. I do not have many good attacker heroes apart from these ones. I'll just try to use this one first. It all depends on the luck, like what good champions you get from summoning through the advanced summoning shot. So this one has 2 wave. Oh yeah, I can just reserve. I could just reserve that, you know, the speed up buff. The reason why I did not use Avera's ultimate ability because the time that I use it here, I wouldn't be able to use her ultimate on the next wave. However, for Valeria, right, her ultimate ability is quite special. If she, I mean her trait, right? If she manages to kill at least one enemy, it will reset all of the ability cooldowns by 1 turn. So here there is around about 4 enemies, and this ultimate skill is 4 turns cooldown. So by using Valeria to nuke them, it will automatically reset this Eye of the Cursed One ultimate ability. Check. So they just basically have like 3000, 4000 health. It's an easy kill. For those who have Valeria, you can, wipe out these enemies quite fast. So since I've already used my Roaring Gale, I think I just stun this Melizza. And who else? Who else? The danger here. You can see at the bottom here, there's Zetlux and who's this guy? Earendil. So probably I will put Zetlux a bit lower. Okay. So let me put the defense down on them. Okay. And I'll use the ultimatum ability from Avera. Look at those cannons. Cannonball raining down on them. Okay. Wow. Those damage only took down around about half of their health. So let's see how Valeria performs here. Wow, that's super strong. We see the battle result here. Let's see the battle report. So Valeria is quite close to Avera. 38, then 39. Okay, let's move on to the next floor. Now we are on Void Tower Hut, floor 33, which has why does it reset again? So now we have Elson, Myla, Corrupt. Is that Corrupt? Or do we call it Corrupt Nicklaus or Darkened Nicklaus? Confusing. So this one would be Darkened Nicklaus, and I guess this is Mulago. Mulago from Titan Islands. So the only threat in this team would be the not Corrupt. Darkened Nicklaus. He gains this death immunity buff for 6 stacks, I guess. that protects him there. And Myla, she's dangerous for her freeze. She can freeze enemies. Elson deals a ton of damage to a single target. So as you can see here, there is blue and fire. So the best way to counter this team would be just to use water, and yeah, I think water is the best. So probably I will just do this like this team and see how it goes. Okay, we have a lot of fire here. Probably I can just reserve. Oh, okay, let me go through this one. If you're using a tanky team and these fire imps have a ton of HP and you can't kill them in one shot, you need to worry about them because they have this ability called Bombs Away. So they will deal damage based on their health. So the more health they have, the more damage they will do to you. So in case you're facing them at the higher Void Tower Heart stages, having a tanky team might be a disadvantage in challenging these fire imps. So since I know that the fire imp behavior is that they will take a turn to perform the transformation, that gives you another turn to nuke them down. So I think for this wave I just reserve my attacks for the second wave. I'll just use this one Frozen because they have very, very little health. Alright, luckily there's a buff for Hydracia to perform the bonus attack. There will be a 100% chance to apply the bonus attack when she hits 4 enemies. Alright, so now we are at the boss stage where we have this Elson, Nicklaus, Myla, and Mulago, I guess. Mulago. So the most health is Mulago. See how to deal with these guys. Thinking. Yeah. Alright, so based from the bottom sequence here, we have Elson here. Myla. I think Elson will not do much damage to us since most of my important heroes, which is Hydracia and Natalia, is water, so he will not deal much damage to them except for Windstrex. Probably I can just slow down Myla first. Slow down Myla. Apply this Sundering Purgatory on them. Put the speed down on them. I just kill Elson first. Okay. Let me stun Myla. I'm worried that she will apply her freeze on my heroes. Okay, let me reset. We just room. So previously, right, I just realized something that the water prison previously, yeah, their behavior is able to remove all these stacks of the death immunity. But with the recent changes to the water prison, it only removes one positive effect. So that explains why it wasn't able to remove all those death immunity buff in the previous Void Tower Heart. So let me reset Lunar Melizza ability. Let's try. Since the Darkened Nicklaus is already stunned, I'll just reserve my assault for after he recovers the stun. So just use some basic attack. Hopefully it triggers the bonus attack to remove one more death immunity, which it happened nicely. And finally, to finish off him, we have Natalia to nuke him down. Alright. Okay, we are now on floor 34. So floor 34, we have Wiliam and Siress. So I think it's Dulov and Valuk. So let's see. So there's a balanced mixture of elements. Let's see. And I know that Siress has a very high base speed. So probably Windstrex will be helpful here. Let me try something different instead of using a nuke team. Can I just use like a tanky team? I never tried Urzag here before. Oh, wait, let me try to use something that you guys have. Let's say you guys have green. What else? Let's try this one. I like this. Okay, so we have one. I think I don't need healer here. I need another attacker. Let's try rogue. And I'll need some extra healing. Let's go. This is just like a fun experimentation. So we have wave 1 and wave. So this one is just 2 waves. An easy one. So my team here, right? They are all geared in revival set for healing for every turn. If you are unable to gear them this way, probably you will need to farm in Queen of Tides stage 12 for longer runs to get good gears from there. Alright, I'll reserve my Gaia's Renewal and this Water Prison for the wave 2. So let me try to take down this counter attack girl. Let me buff up my max health with this automate charge from Heckring. So the more health they have, the higher survivability they will get. So I noticed that this guy is able to apply speed up buff on himself. I wonder how they get it. I think it's through the basic attack only. Launches a bit bonus attack against the target per 3 basic abilities by this character. Okay. Okay. So their ultimate ability can seal my hero's ultimate ability by 1 turn. It's something similar to God Fairy. Okay. So in order to prevent them, let me just try to perform the no positive effects so they don't do it. This speed up buff. Okay, I'll just reserve this combo chop for the second wave. Let me just use a basic attack. Finish off this guy. Let's use a basic attack. If you find that here's another tip for you guys. If you find that the wave 2 is pretty difficult, the one thing that I can advise you is to just reserve your ultimate abilities for the next wave. Let's use your basic ability here and just let the revival set to help you to help you heal up your heroes here. And the good part is you can also charge up your child's rage up to I think 5 times so that he has full additional 100% defense here. Right, we have completed this one. Okay, as I expected, Siress is pretty fast. And she already applies this, what's this called? Grants immunity to the next negative effect taken. So probably I can just apply. What I'll do is I'll try to remove this buff from Siress and then use Hewlands to apply the no positive effect so she cannot perform the defense pierce up. And probably I'll just use the Absolution since this one deals a lot of damage, as well as to protect him with some shield. I can also probably remove this critical strike. What's it called? Critical rate up. Probably what I can do is, wait, I think Wiliam also can apply the counter attack. It's quite dangerous. Let me just remove that. Go here. And I use Akrin's ultimate ability. Apply the no positive effects. This combo chop. The good part of this combo chop is it deals true damage similar to how Charles work. So I think my heroes are not in danger yet. So I'll just reserve my Gaia's Renewal here. Back here. Okay, so since these are two green guys, so I'll just use this one on Wiliam. Can I duplicate Thorn? I'm not sure. This is my first time trying. Let's try that. Can I duplicate Thorn? Whoa! Look at that, man. I learned something new. Usually in other games, right, you cannot spread debuff such as Taunt to other enemies, but this game you can. So that's something new that I learned today. Wow, this is so interesting. That's why if you try different heroes, right, you learn more things through that way. Alright, the enemies already has these three blessings, three stacks of these blessings. By the time they reach 4th run, right, they will keep on stunning your heroes. So it's best to take out the AoE attackers here first. Right, so what does this do? Applies poison. This one does 80% unhealable. Okay, since there's no healer here, I can just apply poison on the enemy. Okay. Oh, this guy put a lot buff, okay. So later I'll use Hulans to target him instead. Okay. Let me charge up my buff. So my max HP now is up to maximum 3. So let me finish off Wiliam. So this one I just leave it there first. Because I want Hulans to spread the debuff if it's possible. Oh no, it's still on cooldown. So let me finish him off with that. Okay. So now they already have this 6 buff. Alright, let me apply poison. Combo chop this guy. Alright, this guy's down. So this guy tried to use his ability, which is this one. What's this called? Enters a defensive stance and plays a counter attack. But with Hulan's no positive effect, it did not happen. Yeah, I think I can just put this on auto now. So this team, although it's quite slow, but it's able to clear the wave. But you need to manual it through if you do not have any good or strong AoE attackers. Right, so that's a preview of my tank team. Hopefully this gives you some idea on how to use them. Right, I think that floor 34 took some time. So now on floor 35, we have Hassel, Gubeg, Joseph, and Shadowblood Marian. Is that correct? Shadowblood? So there's a balanced mixture of fire, wood, water, and dark. So Gubeg is quite fast. I try to use I use this team. Speed up the run a bit. So instead of using Joseph, I use Windstrex in this team. Oh no, I have it on auto. Crap. Anyways. Well, this one has 3 waves, so it's okay. Luckily, I paused the auto battle, so it does not use my water prison. So let me just reset Evera's ability. Okay, so once she reaches wave 3, then she can do something from there. But if anyone survived that, then she'll gain a bonus attack here. Okay, Hydrisha is weak against Gubeg. Oh, okay. So I just saw that Shadowblood Marian perform a joint attack. Attacks landed by allies have a 30% chance to launch a joint attack. Trigger chance scales with this character speed. So the higher the speed she has, the more chance she would do. Okay. And she can also do true damage, which is quite dangerous. 3% of the target's health. Okay. So the guy comes in. So let me just wait. Okay, let me stun this Gubeg first. He's dangerous. Beat up everyone. Because if Gubeg kills Hydrisha, then I have lower damage output here. Take everyone down. Let me slow down everyone. It'd be best to reserve your Sundering Purgatory for the third wave lah. Okay, let's nuke everyone down with this. Hopefully Valeria's AoE nuke can help them out. Yep. So she can gain a bonus turn. You notice here? Grants a bonus turn upon the defeat of an enemy, so she can quickly use Scarlet Fist to recover her health. Alright. So let me just slow him down. Remove his buff using Fall. Severa special ability. And the enemies here have very high resistance. Okay, now we are on floor 36. In this floor, the enemies we will be encountering will be Andre. He is quite powerful for his single target attacks. Then we have Urion. Wow, Urion. What's this girl called? It's the Light Evelyn. And this one is the Light Kane or Celestial Kane. Oh, yeah, I remember her name now. Evelyn Firstdawn. So they have higher precision. Okay, so this Kane does not protect allies. Hmm. I need to use a stronger over here already. Okay. Um, okay. We can wipe them out with this nuke. Go! Yes! The reason why I put stun on Kane because even though he is haunted, he has this ability to heal himself through his basic attack. Each strike heals this character for 4% of max health. So that's the reason why I stun him, although he has this vulnerability. So I think you really need to have a nuke team to counter this tanky team. It feels like Arena Platinum for that kind of wave. Arena Platinum or lower. So we are on floor 37. I managed to see those. So for floor 37, we have Lunar, Melizza, Adrisia, Harbeg, and I can't remember this guy name. A hero from Dragon's Scale Marsh. So we have Lunar, Melizza versus Lunar, Melizza here. The tankiest guy here. Let's see. Yeah, I think probably Lunar, Melizza will survive the hit, and she has a special ability where she can apply what's it called? The immune buff. Deals 80% damage to an enemy and grants immune. So I want to prevent that from happening. I'll use stun on her and try to do some damage on her. Okay, since the enemies are pretty fast, I would like to slow them down so Valeria can take her turn. And she will wipe out everyone. As you can notice, Valeria now overtakes everyone here. So there's some strategy to it. Not necessary, you need to use Hydriciel's ultimate ability. You can use the speed down to your advantage. So we are now on floor 38. We have Siress, Virigl, Imogen, and Dulov. Right, so here there's plenty of blue heroes here. I'll just use the basic attack. Okay. Hopefully, yep. Luckily my Lunar Melizza is faster than them. Let me apply fence down, on. So as I notice here, Adrisia is around 165 speed. So this enemy speed should be around 160. So to overtake them, we have above 160 speed. It's the most tankiest guy here. Virigl. Okay. So the hero that Adrisia and Valerio might have trouble with it would be this one, Dulov. Because Adrisia is weak against wood. Let me try to take down this guy's health a bit more. So Valerio will have some easier time to them down. Let me stun Imogen because he can perform joint attack. Let me slow down everyone down. Dulov managed to cut in. Let me nuke him down so that his counter attack is meaningless. Alright, so I managed to knock out 3 enemies here. That's why my Valeria's ultimate Eye of the Cursed One is reset. Damn, deflected. Right, let me stun this. Wait, let me just reserve this one. See, on here. Slowly chip away his health. Ultimate ability. Hey, we're now on floor 39. We have MogNar, Helmar, Shadowblood Marian, and Dulov. So it's a balance of elements: fire, water, wood, and dark. Try my normal team. How does this team work? It up. That one down. Then no worries, we have Zelax here to help with Natala's disadvantage on Lemon Heroes. Alright, we are now at this floor. What's the danger here? I think MogNar has been buffed a lot. He might pose some danger to us. I think the most threatening enemy here would be Shadow Marian because she will join attack. So let me stun her. Even though I can taunt the enemies, but she can join attack. So to be safe, I'll just stun her first. Let me slow down. Who else? Dulov. Slow Dulov first. Defense down. Done. Okay. Piece of Carnage from Zlux. Alright, let me reset Lunar Melizza ultimate skill cooldown. Condemn gain. Take this Dulov. Hopefully he doesn't deflect. Yep. Kill Shadow Marian. Oh. Oh. Okay, let me stun her so she doesn't take her turn to attack. Okay. Alright, we are now on floor 40. Okay, so that's where most people are having trouble with because there's Mytheasia here, and Mytheasia is quite a tough opponent because she can keep on reviving her allies. And Joseph here can remove the debuff on Mytheasia. And Brand will keep on counter-attacking. And Natalia will just do her thing to deal damage on your heroes. This is quite interesting. Because if you apply buff on Natalia, Joseph can remove it and grant her a bonus turn. And I think Natalia is the boss for this stage, correct? Alright, so this one will be quite tough. Let's see. So I need to knock out guy and that guy. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see how it goes. Get a buff. Tap on someone here. Down. Oh, okay. See whether Zedlux can kill all of them with just his Fist of Carnage. So I can reserve my abilities for the third wave. Okay. Ah, I see. Natalia is the boss here. So what I'll do is I'll stun Bran because he'll keep on counter attacking whenever my heroes attack. Speed up buff everyone with Windstrex. Lunar Melizza to apply the defense down. Then taunt everyone to prevent Joseph from removing the debuff. And nuke them down with Natalia ultimate ability. Try to take down who's that guy? Joseph. So let me try to take down Bran first. If Zedlux. Hopefully it doesn't deflect. Okay, that's good. Right, that's good. Alright, we need to finish off Mytheasia as soon as possible, or else she will revive everyone. So what I'll do in this team is I'll use Windstrex to reset Lunar Melizza ultimate ability so she can taunt them again to prevent them from doing any funny skills. Okay. I'll use Natalia to attack them and use Deluxe Fist of Carnage on Mytheasia again. Wow, this is a clean kill. Alright, I think I'll end the White Tower Hut for now because it's already 1 hour. So for floor 40, I'll get some 6 Stardust, 1 milk coupon, and 2880 EXP jelly, experience jelly. Oh, this is off fire. So let me collect my rewards for floor 40. For floor 40, we'll have 30 Stardust, 120 diamonds, and 1 2-star 40. 2-star foodie. Okay, I wonder what other players use to clear floor 40. So I noticed that they have this, brand, a lot of legendaries. This one is similar to mine, just that Elvin uses Avera instead of Zedlux. Okay. So for those who do not have like a Lunar Melizza, you can try to use these teams. Teams that purely uses mainly just epics like mine. But mostly they show here are lots of legendaries. And as you can tell, they use Sundering Purgatory and Water Prison. Alright. So that's it for this video. I hope you get some things out from this and attempt to complete 440 easily with the method that I've shown here. Okay. Alright, if you would like to learn more about this Awaken Chaos era, I posted a guide, a beginner's guide on my website channel at iumilove.net and slash Awaken Chaos era guide. So you can just check there. If you found this video helpful, you can click on the like button and as well as subscribing to this channel to get notified whenever I upload a new video here. Thanks for watching this video. And if you'd like to support me, you can head over to my Patreon channel at patreon.com/iumilove. Before I end this video, let me do a quick recap on the heroes that I use in clearing floor 31 up to 40. So basically I have Evera. Here are her total stats. So you can get an idea on how to build a strong AoE nuker. So I have around about 3400 attack, 175 speed, 100% critical rate, over 200% critical damage. And for Void Tower, you will need 160 plus speed and above to go after the enemies. And she's geared in every set for 50% extra damage. This is Evera total stats, something similar to Evera, just prioritize on attack, critical rate, critical damage, and speed. Next we have here is Hydrisia. She's also built the same, but this time she has a little bit more focus because I would like to use her AoE speed down from her special ability. For Hydrisia, just build her with attack, critical rate, and critical damage, followed by speed and some focus. If you're planning to use her as a attacker and debuffer role. Then for Zlux, he's the same. Actually attack, critical rate, critical damage, and speed. But this one I built him towards more for damage because I'm using him for speed farming, Queen of Tides, and as well as Roaring Topal. This is Natalia's total stats. So she has over 4000 attack, over 100% critical rate, over 200% critical damage, and speed. She's speed in for Ash Magistra, so I did not build her fast for Void Tower Heart. To compensate for her lack of speed, you can pair her with Windstrex to gain an additional 50 speed to go after the enemies. So for Lunar Melizza, it's encouraged to build her as tanky as possible with at least about over 18,000 health, over 1,500 defense. Speed speed is just slower than Windstrex, so she can taunt the enemies. And also receive Windstrex reset ultimate skill cooldown and focus. Resistance is optional to prevent enemy from applying negative effect on her, such as Brand. Brand can apply the taunt on her. So for the free-to-play team, this is Hulans. He's quite good against enemies who relies heavily on positive effects to defend themselves, such as the one that you saw for Dulov. He applies this counter attack on himself. So this is Hulan stats, 1700 health, 1300 defense, 139 speed, and close to 100% focus. You just need around about 70% focus should be sufficient. And he's geared in Revival set and Terra set. You can so this is Rogue. He is also equipped in Terra set and Revival set. So this is his health. He has 21,000 health, 1,700 defense. No need for speed, but some focus because he can on the enemies. This build is sufficient to clear the Void Tower common or normal mode. The next hero we have here is Charles. These are his total stats. He has health, defense, speed, and focus. Focus is needed to successfully taunt the enemies. Speed is important so he can go after the enemies to taunt them in case they are slower than him. He's also geared in revival set and raptor set. You can see here. Alright, so that's basically it. Who else? Hackrin. Hackrin is also geared in Terra set and revival set. Here are his total stats: close to 20,000 health, over 2,000 defense, 150 speed, and 51% focus with some resistance. And if you like to have if you do not have Hackrin, you can use Rodira. If you're starting out in the game, Rodira. Right, Rodira is also built similarly to Hackrin, where she's also geared in revival set and Terra set. And here are her total stats: 70,000 health, 1,300 defense, 150 speed, and high amount resistance because I do not want her to get debuffed by the enemies to reduce her survivability because she's the main dedicated healer here to heal her allies. Right, so that sums up a quick preview on how I built my heroes for Void Tower Heart. So that's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.